Letter 5. Be determined to compete. Even if we lose, the only thing we have to do is to lose gloriously. Crutches cannot replace strong and powerful feet. We have to stand on our own feet. February 19, 1901. Dear John, I have bad news to tell you that Mr. Benson passed away last night. I'm very sad. Mr. Benson's old rival and one of my few admired opponents. I'm deeply impressed by his outstanding talent, tenacious will, and grace. To this day, I still remember the jokes he makes with me after our alliance. He said, Mr. Rockefeller, you are a brilliant predator who is not soft-hearted. Losing to those bad guys would make me very sad because it's like robbery. But playing with people like you, whether I win or lose, will make me happy. At the time, I could not tell whether Mr. Benson was complimenting or praising me. I told him, Mr. Benson, if you could replace the predator with the conqueror, I think that I will gladly accept it. He smiled. I admire the warriors still fighting bravely against the enemy. Mr. Benson is such a person. Before Benson became an enemy, I just defeated the nation's largest railroad company, the Pennsylvania Railroad Company, accessory still the nation's fourth and last large railroad company, Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Company. Just like that, together with my most loyal alliance, the Erie Railroad Company and the New York Capital Rail Company, the fourth major railroad companies in the United States, have all become tools for me to tame. At the same time, Standard Petroleum Oil Pipeline extended bit by bit into oil field, giving me absolute power over the major pipelines connecting oil wells and railroad trunk lines. Frankly speaking, at the time, my influence had been extended to all corners of the oil industry, such as oil extraction, refining, transportation, or markets. If I say that the power of life and death of the oil produced refiners is not a lie, I can make them wealthy, even make them wealthiness, but something really ignored by authorities such as Benson. Mr. Benson was an ambitious businessman who wanted to lay a oil pipelines from Bradford to Williamsport to save independent oil producers who are afraid of being crushed by me and who are also too eager to get rid of me. Of course, the idea of making a fortune dominated him to bravely break into my territory. The oil pipelines connecting northeastern Pennsylvania to the west was laid forward at an alarming rate from the beginning. This brought me to attention. John, any competition is not an easy game, but a game full of vitality requires closer attention and constant decision-making. Otherwise, you lose if you're not careful. Mr. Benson is creating a trouble, and I've stopped him. At first, he used a subtle and skillful methods to stir contest with Benson. I bought a long land along the Pennsylvania state border from north to south, and a high price tends to prevent Benson from moving forward. But Benson took a detour approach to avoid heavy punches. As a result, I became an inactive landlord. Instead, helped the farmers there become rich overnight. Then I used the power of my allies, and like the railroad company never let any oil pipeline cross the railroads. But Benson did the same, successfully broke through again. Finally, I wanted to use the power of the government to stop Benson, but without success, I watched Benson become a hero. I know I have encountered a tough enemy to conquer, but I cannot shake my determination to compete because the 110-mile pipeline is my biggest threat. If the crude oil flow there impeded, then it will require a supply line to New York. Then Benson replaced me with the new owner of the New York oil refining industry. Concurrently, I will also lose the ownership through a Bradford oil field. There's some things I cannot allow. Of course, I do not want to push them to the brink of determination that threat them. My real goal is to get what I want without paying such a high price. I could not let Benson completely destroy the market I built with my efforts. That's my life efforts. So when the Benson company was about to start searching, I proposed buy their stock. Unfortunately, they refused. This angered many people. Mr. O'Dai, who was overseeing company Pineline's transportation business, wanted to destroy it, to punish those who didn't know better. I despise such an evil idea, as only incompetent people will use such undesirable methods. I told O'Dai, kill your stupid idea. I never thought I would lose, but even if I lose, the only thing I should do is to lose glorious. If anything can play tricks behind his back without being caught, he will almost certainly gain a competitive advantage. However, evil and unethical behavior is very dangerous. It will make him lose identity, and he may even go to jail. Any deceptive and unethical behavior cannot be sustained and cannot be a reliable corporate strategy. Thus, only to enjoy the present situation which make the future increasingly difficult, even impossible to gain another opportunity. We must pay attention to rules because rules can create relationships. Relationships will bring long-term business. Good transactions will create more transactions. Otherwise, we will end our good luck in advance. As far as my nature is concerned, I didn't need competition. I enjoy competitors, but I do not need a brave victory. I want to win in good, thorough, and decent, just as Mr. Benson was proud enjoying success launched a serious offensive that made him difficult to parry. I sent someone to place a large amount of orders to the storage tank producers. I asked them to ensure production and deliver on time so that they have no capacity to take care of the customers, including Mr. Benson. Without storage tanks, oil produced can only dump the crude oil they produced into wilderness instead of setting the oil. The canal ship Mr. Benson made a loud complaint at the time. I drastically reduced the price of pipeline transportation attracted. A large amount of oil refineries rely on Benson to transport crude oil, converted them into our customers. Before them, I had already quickly acquired several refiners in New York to prevent them from becoming a customer of the Bensons. An excellent commander would not attack a bunker that had nothing to do with him, but will try our best to destroy the bunker that's strong enough to destroy the city. Every grounder of my attack hate the places where Mr. Benson had no view and became the winner. Less than 1 hour after completion of the longest battle, Mr. Benson surrendered. He offered to make peace with me. I know it's not their original intention, but they are all aware that if they continue to fight against me, those who support them will only lose even more. John, and recruit competition is the battle that determines fate. Retreat means surrender. Retreat return is safe. This war is inevitable. Let it come. In this world, competition will not rest for a moment. We'll have no time to rest. All we can do is to bring us steel lights, determinedly face all kinds of challenges, competitions. We must be in high spirit and happy, otherwise you'll not produce good results. To win the competition, it's more important that stay alert. When you constantly see your opponent wanting to weaken you, that's the beginning of the competition. At this point in time, you need to know that what you have, your kindness and tenderness will hurt you, and then you need to use all resources to win the battles. Of course, To win the competition, courage is only one aspect of winning. You also need to have strength. Crutches cannot replace strong and powerful feet. We must stand on our feet to rely on ourselves. If your feet are not strong enough to support you, you should not give up and admit defeat, but should work hard to hone, strengthen, develop feet, let them exert their power. I think Mr. Benson in heaven will agree with me. Love, Mr. John's father.